It's a curious feature of our age that every belief system eventually travels to Silicon Valley to be optimized, rebranded, and sold as a subscription service. And now, the software engineers in our digital cathedrals have finally reinvented the biggest idea of all: the end of the world. They call it AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence. But to understand it, you don't need a computer science degree. You need a theology one. AGI isn't a technology. It's the Christian Rapture, rewritten for a congregation that worships Moore's law and believes salvation can be coded. The parallels are blasphemously precise. The coming singularity, that moment when AI explodes beyond our control, that's their rapture, a sudden event that lifts the worthy into a new reality. The fantasy of mind uploading, that's their ascension. The promise that the faithful can shed their messy mortal bodies and live forever as pure data on a celestial server farm. And at the heart of this new religion is the all-consuming obsession with alignment. This is their word for salvation. It's the holy quest to make sure the coming super-god shares our values. It is, they will tell you with dead-eyed seriousness, the most important mission in human history. And it is, of course, a magnificent lie. To understand the AGI movement is to know that its language is designed not to express meaning, but to destroy it. The constant, breathless talk of existential risk from a future AI isn't a real safety concern. It's a magic trick. It's the ultimate misdirection. While the prophets of AGI cry about a fantasy robot apocalypse in 50 years, their current algorithms are actively pushing your relatives down conspiracy rabbit holes. Their data centers are boiling rivers to generate pictures of cats. They are mastering the art of pointing at a hypothetical fire in the distance to keep you from noticing your own house is already burning down. And that word, alignment, it's an Orwellian masterpiece. Align an AI with human values sounds great, but which humans? The values of a venture capitalist in a climate-controlled office, or the values of a cobalt miner in the Congo? The unspoken truth is that the Alignment Project is about aligning a global superintelligence with the values of a few hundred people in Northern California. It is the colonization of the future. In the Church of AGI, the greatest threat is the heretic. That's anyone who points out the emperor is naked. Suggest that today's AI is just a stochastic parrot, a fancy autocomplete, and you'll be branded a Luddite who just doesn't get it. Ask for actual proof that intelligence works like a rocket ship that can just take off, and you'll be met with pitying smiles. The logic is perfect. If you don't believe in the rapture, you're just not smart enough to be saved. This is why the goalposts for true AI are always moving. First, it was chess. When a machine won, they said chess was just math. Then it was Go. When a machine won, they said Go was just intuition. Now it's creativity. The rapture is always scheduled for next Tuesday, because a faith with a deadline can be proven wrong. So if AGI isn't real, why is it being chased with such religious fanaticism? Because you've misunderstood the product. The product isn't the superintelligence. The product is the hope of superintelligence. It's a belief system that gives its followers 3 seductive rewards. 1. A profound sense of purpose. They're not just building another ad algorithm. They're safeguarding humanity's future on a holy crusade. 2. The perfect excuse for their colossal power. They're not building monopolies for profit. They're reluctantly bearing a burden for the good of us all. And 3, the most important prize of all, the ultimate escape. The belief that they can solve the final inconvenient problem of their own mortality. The ultimate promise of AGI is not a better world for everyone. It is a permanent digital heaven for a select few. They are not building a god for you. They are building an escape pod for themselves. The singularity is not the dawn of a new age for humanity. It is the most elaborate and expensive retirement plan in history. And you are not invited. You are merely the data used to train it, the carbon used to power it, and the messy, unpredictable human problem it is ultimately designed to solve.